Good morning, students. I am Assistant Professor Jasprit Kaur. Today, I will teach you a topic: Principles of Teaching English. Which are the principles of teaching English are? First is the priority to sounds. In other languages, one sound is for one alphabet, but in English, there are two sounds for one alphabet. Like k sound is denotes C and K. Like cat, cup, these are denoted with the C, but kit and kite is written with the K. The sound is K, but we write it with a different alphabets. So we have to know the sound system. First of all, we have to know the phonology. Phonology means the sound system of a English language. So the priority given to the sound. If the student is if the student is able to differentiate the sounds, then he or she is able to learn a language. Second is the present language in basic sentence patterns. It means you have to present your language in a basic sentence pattern words. Then is the grammatical grouping. Means like in the corner, in the bank. Means grammatical grouping means these are the same prepositions and we group in a same category. Like in is used for where we are standing or sitting. Okay. Next is the semantic grouping. Means for the same pattern like hospital, nurse, doctor, hospital, nurse, doctor, medicine. These belong to the same category. These are the semantic grouping. Next is the structure grouping. Structure grouping means first phonemes. Phonemes means sounds. Then words. Afterwards clauses. Clauses after phrases. And phrases after sentences. These are the structure grouping. Means start from the phonemes, sounds. From sounds we make a words. From words we make clauses. From clauses we make phrases. And from phrases we make sentences. Next is the oral way. Oral way means the teacher is given a chance to the students to speak. Afterwards him or her, or he is given them a speaking project, reading project and drill work, so that the students are clarified to the correct pronunciation of the words and the sentences. The oral way is, how can we compete with the oral way? Speaking project, speaking, reading aloud in a class, one word answer type questions. Then next is a priority to language skills. You have to give a priority to language skills. First is the listening, second is speaking, third is reading, and the last is writing. First of all, the student is listening to the teacher and then he is speaking the same words afterwards him. Then he is able to read the alphabets or a storybook, another than a prose book. Then she is able to write. Like in a nursery class, first of all, the students are listening the rhyming poems, and they are also listening the alphabets A, B, B, B. Then they are speaking afterward the teacher. Then they are able to read apple, arrow, and B, ball. Then they are able to write A, B in a writing position. Next is the language habit through language using. You cannot use a language without habit. When you are using a language, a target language, that is the English language, in your daily life, then you are able to pronounce a correct pronunciation of English language, and then you are able to speak a good English in a fluent way. Next is the spiral approach. Spiral approach is like this. Means you are reintroduced with the pattern that you have already introduced. Like when you introduce the words, first of all explain to the students phonemes. words. When the students are able to write 3 alphabet words or 2 alphabet words, then you introduce with the clauses and reintroduce with the phonemes words, then with the clauses. These are the spiral approach, means revisit to the same topic, which means recapitulation. First of all, the teacher recapitulates the phonemes, then words, then clauses, and then phrases. Afterwards, sentences. Next is the naturalness. Naturalness means the student had to imitate, copy, and gradually learn the language. He or she is not forced to learn a second language. He or she is able in a natural way, in a daily routine life, in a basic sentences. Then use mother tongue sparingly. To introduce a second language to the students, you have to explain the things in a mother tongue also. Like when the students entered in the school in a nursery class, they are familiar with the words which are basic words, and they are familiar within a mother tongue. Like they know table, which is called in a Punjabi mez, chair, kursi. So you have to use a mother tongue sparingly to clarify the sentences or words to the students. Then learning by doing. Learning by doing means the students are given drill work, speaking project, declamation. Like this, the students are able to speak fluently and a correct pronunciation of the words. So that's all about my topic. If you want to ask any question, then you can ask me. If you have any query, then you can ask me. No? Now I ask you a question. First of all, which skill comes? In a 4 skills of language, which skill comes first? Listening, speaking, reading and writing. From these 4 skills, which is the first skill for learning a language? Listening. Very good. Listening is the first skill to learn a language. When the student is listening the words, sentences, new language frequently, then he or she is able to speak, read and write. The second question is, why do we give priority to the sounds in an English language? Why? No answer? I give an answer. We give priority to the sound because in English, Hindi or Punjabi or other languages, one alphabet for one sound. But in English, there are one sound but alphabets are 2. So we give priority to the sounds to differentiate, where we use C for K sound and K for K sound. Is it clear to all? Thank you.